like to we'd like to welcome everyone here to the wedding of Pam and Perry. Thank you for coming out. Please be seated. We'd like to thank everyone for being here. And we already did that. Okay, let's move along. Okay. We're here to get these two hitched, and I'm not real good at this, so we'll just move right along. Who gives this woman in marriage to this man here for like second time or something? Okay, come on up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, be careful. This thing picks up everything. Okay. Okay. We're gonna open this with a little something written by a guy named Charles Badger Clark. It's gonna be kind of the theme and the prayer for the wedding. So if you'd stand while we read it, please. Boys, take your hats off. Thank you. This is written by a guy named Charles Badger Clark. He was kind of a cowboy up in Montana in 1893. Oh Lord, I've never lived where churches grow. I love creation better as it stood. The day you finished it so long ago and looked upon your work and called it good. I know that others find you in the light that is sifted down through tinted window panes, and yet I seem to feel you near tonight in this dim quiet, starlit on the plains. I thank you, Lord, that I am placed so well, that you have made my freedom so complete, that I am not slave to whistle, clock, or bell, nor weak-eyed prisoner of wall and street. Just let me live my life as I've begun, and give me work that is open to the sun, open to the sky. Make me a partner of the wind and sun, and I won't ask for a life that's soft and high. Let me be easy on the man that's down. Let me be square and generous with all. I'm careless sometimes when I'm in town, Lord, but never let them say that I'm mean or small. Make me as big and open as the plains, and as honest as the horse between my knees. Clean as the wind that blows behind the rain, and free as the hawk that circles down the breeze. Forgive me, Lord, if sometimes I forget. You know the reasons that are hid. You understand the things that gall and fret. You know me better than my mother did. Just keep an eye on me and all that's said and done, sometimes when I turn aside, and lead me on that long, dim trail that stretches upward toward the great divide. Go ahead and sit down. That was really well done. I'm pretty happy with that one. Okay, the bride and groom have asked me to share a little history of how they met. The year was 2007. Perry was in college, living in a house with 4 of his friends. Kind of like, here's the story, a man named Perry. Okay, you get the gist, right? Okay. And then Pam was a real estate agent, and somebody from out of state made an offer on the house. So she came over to look at the house and make sure it was still standing, and the buyer from out of town didn't quite work out, but I guess Perry saw what he liked. So he called Pam and said, hey, if you want to show this house again, you're going to have to get in touch with me personally. And he had this cute little pink phone, and he has this really bad habit of losing cell phones. And Pam saw the phone and said, well, who does that belong to? And one of the roommates said, Perry. And the words out of her mouth, well, is he gay or what? And it's like, no, that's just somebody gave it to him and he's going to use it, you know. So anyway, somebody else showed some interest in the house, and Perry showed more than a little interest in Pam, apparently. And so they had another buyer look at the house. Perry had Pam negotiated in to where they could live in the house till the house sold, him and his 4 friends. So they bought the house, Perry graduated. He showed up at Pam's doorstep and said, Pam, I'm leaving, and you be good. And this is just what Perry told me. Pam kind of had tears in her eyes and was kind of throwing herself at his feet and saying, don't leave me, don't leave me. And Perry's like, but I must go. And anyway, she fought, here they are. So we're getting married today, folks. That's all there is to it. Okay. We're going to put the wedding on hold while we listen to some music for a minute.
Songs for you guys. It's not for you, babe, I couldn't find the door, couldn't even see the floor, I'd be sad and blue if not for you. If not for you, night would see me wide awake, day would surely have to break, it would not be new, if not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall, rain would gather too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. It's true. If not for you, the winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a magpie sing. I wouldn't have a clue. If not for you. If not for you, my sky would fall, rain would follow too. Without your love, I'd be nowhere at all. I'd be lost if not for you. If not for you, winter would hold no spring. I couldn't hear a robin sing. Oh, I'd be sad and blue if not for you. If not for you. If not for you.
There's no point.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. We got a few words that Pam has asked us to speak. And I'm pretty much deathly afraid of Pam, so you're going to hear them. Okay? First one's on love. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. One more time. It never ends. Okay. We good with this? Good. Good. That was love. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about devotion. It's whether it's devotion to each other, devotion to a sport, devotion to, we're going to talk about devotion. Small story. It's the 7th game of the Stanley Cup playoffs, okay? This young man goes and sits in this seat, and he notices a gentleman in his 70s sitting right next to him. And on the other side of the gentleman in his 70s, there's an empty seat. And this is the game, this is the 7th game of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And he looks at the older gentleman and he said, "Why is that seat empty? Shouldn't somebody be sitting there?" And the older gentleman turns to him with a tear in his eye and he says, "That seat belonged to my wife. We've come to every game of the playoffs since we were married. She recently passed away. She couldn't be here, so I'm here." And the young man looks at him and he says, "Well, couldn't you bring a friend or a family member or someone to sit in that seat?" And the old man turns to him with a tear in his eye and he says, No, they're all at the funeral." We're talking about that kind of devotion, okay?
Oh, yeah, right.
Take it how you want it. We're talking about the right and the wrong kind of devotion here, okay? There you go. Okay. Another verse that Pam asked is, "Let everything you do be done in love." Pretty simple. Okay. Somebody told me not too long ago that marriage is like a game of cards. You start out with hearts and diamonds, and you end up with looking for clubs and a spade. Okay? We're not going to do that. There's some simple rules to keep, okay? Some of the advice has been given to me. Some of it comes from Will Rogers, okay? There's 2 theories about arguing with a woman, and neither one of them works, okay? Never miss a good chance to shut up. Okay. I have a friend that's in his 70s, still works every day. And he told me the best advice he could ever give someone that was getting married was, and Perry, this is for you. I don't know what she done, but you better go apologize right now, okay? Okay? And then the other one was, they've been married a long time. He said, he told her when they first got married, "You go do your stuff, I'll go do my stuff, and then we'll go do stuff together." Fair enough? Okay. Hang on, this is gonna get good. Okay. This is from Colossians. It's, "Wives, submit to your husband. Husbands, love your wives, and don't be harsh with them." Pretty much cut and dried. Love each other and don't be harsh with each other. And don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Stay up and fight. Okay? Get it over with, okay? I knew these two were ready to be married a long time ago when they first rented this place from Caroline and I. We met them about 8, 9 months ago. They moved out here and we'd come down and have barbecue and all that kind of stuff. And one night Perry was talking about something and Pam said, "Yeah, I made him sleep on the couch for a month after that." And he looked at her and he said, "No, that was the first time." Oh, okay, well, these two are ready. Was I supposed to say that? Okay. Okay. Moving right along. We might need this. We might need this. Okay. Pam, in the Corinthians, the last part of the verse about love is, and Pam asked me to put this in. This is the man speaking. "When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, and I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things." That ain't gonna happen. That's just not how it works, okay? And Perry asked for this one, talking about forgiveness. Peter asked Jesus, yeah, I saw that one. You want that one still? Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna keep that one. Okay. Peter asked Jesus how many times he should forgive somebody. 7 times in a day, 7 times in life. Jesus looked at him and he said, 7 times 70. Okay, Pam? 7 times 70. 490. Yeah.
Yeah.
Per day. Okay. Do we have rings? Hang on. Tom, you want to play another song for us?
Let me play a little ditty for them first.
Okay.
Harry, you need to listen to the words of the song. Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait for lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. Or if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really matters. I will love you just the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. Did you hear that, Terry? When we're apart. And when at last I find you, song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do endear you to me. Oh, you you guys.
Okay. We're going to talk about relationships here, how to take care of your relationship, how to comb and take care of your relationship, okay? Sometimes you're going to need a Scotch comb, which is hard, got all the teeth in it. It'll pull out any tangles you might have. And then sometimes you're going to need a soft brush so you can take off what's there without hurting anything. Depends on, it's all up to you how you decide to groom this relationship. There's going to be snarls, there's going to be rat's nest, all that kind of stuff. How you groom this relationship is entirely up to you. Whichever tool you pick up is how it's going to get handled. And for the really tough ones, we have mane and tail. It'll take out anything you don't need. It'll smooth everything out. And volumizing, from what I understand, we could use a little of that here. There you go. Okay. Those are your wedding props. There you go. You bet. Feel free. Okay, now we're going to do the ring. Ready? Okay. Whose ring do we do first? Anybody know whose ring do we do first? Okay.
The woman's.
Women are always first. Okay. Okay.
Both big diamonds.
Okay. Take Pam's hand. Pam, put your little fingy out there. Okay. Perry, repeat after me. Good job. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee will
I do wed.
take you to be my wife
Take you to be my wife.
through thickness and in thin,
Through thickness and in thin.
up and down,
Up and down.
good and bad,
Good and bad.
to hang with you when the real estate market is down,
Hang with you when the real estate market is dead.
listen to you, and love you the rest of your life,
And love you the rest of your life.
and not fight over stupid things like money and family.
Not fight over things like
Stupid
hunting,
things.
trips, and fishing.
Yeah, and hunting and fishing trips and money. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay. I, Pam, take thee, Perry, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to love you now and forever, even when the bags under your eyes make you look 20 years older than you are.
Yeah. When the bags in your eyes are like 20 years older than you are.
That was an inside joke. That was for me. To have and to hold,
To have and to hold.
to love, honor, and cherish,
Love, honor, and cherish.
till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
Waterway.
Okay. If there was anyone here that can show just cause why these two should not be married, just sit down and shut up. You're here for the booze and the food anyway, okay? We don't really want to hear from you. You ready to be married?
I don't think I'm getting it off.
You're not. It's there. By the powers. Hello. Okay. Perfect. Okay. By the powers invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mr. and Mrs. Pam Baker.
Well, you can come down and just.
Okay, for those of you that just came for the wedding and have to get back, or if you're going to stay, they're going to do a real short reception line over there for leave. And if you don't have to leave, just tell them. They'll do a reception line at their house.
Stop.
Get the picture.
Okay, stop in the cup. Stop. Kathy, stop.